So I want to ask you a few more questions here about the whole process here. What about just marrying there? And I don't know, AJ, if you thought about that, about just going over there and marrying instead of coming here?
Well, we did think about that.
Okay.
For one, we wanted to kind of have two marriages.
Okay.
It might sound a little weird, kind of a little funny. To me, it was funny. A little weird. I'm like, yeah, we're going to have two marriages. For one, I'm going to get married in Russia? Nah, I don't think so. But her family has a right to have that, to enjoy that as well.
Absolutely.
And, I mean, that's the way I looked at it.
Sure.
And so, we haven't done that yet, but one of these days we're going to have a get together. We're going to do that for them so they can have that ceremony.
And the ceremony there is so
there.
neat, so fun. They go to all the different monuments, right? And you have a little bit of champagne in each monument, driving around everywhere. Kissing. Or is it Gorka? Gorka, right? Gorka. Yeah, so it's, it's so much fun. You have to do it. It doesn't have to be legal, right? I mean, you could just have a fun little ceremony.
Well, yeah, sure. Just so their family, her family, my family now, just so they can participate in it.
Yeah, I think that's great. But what are the legal aspects of doing marrying over there as opposed to coming here on a fiancé visa?
Or if you're ready to get married, absolutely do it. But if you know each other that well, and you're ready for this important step, that absolutely, because there is a visa for that.
Okay.
It's K3 visa,
K3.
and it takes a little bit longer. The process is a little bit more complex. However, it's possible, absolutely, to do so. For the fiancé visa, why a lot of people are leaning towards the fiancé visa than K3 visa, because they have that margin of 90 days for the fiancé to come to the United States on the fiancé visa, get to know a little bit each other, a little bit of culture, different language, different city. And I think it's very beneficial for the couple to basically see in a different environment each other.
I think that's important too. I've always thought that the fiancé visa allows the woman to come over and experience what your life is really like here before you get married, just in case you told her that you are, Donald Trump and you're shopping at Walmart. You just never know what could really happen. Sure. The expectations have got to be met, right? And if she has certain expectations, you have certain expectations, and she comes over and there's a disconnect there, then that can be a problem. So I think that the K1 visa is always a good way to go, but in some cases, I think the spousal visa can make sense. And like you said, though, it does take a little bit longer.
Takes a little bit longer, which doesn't make sense to me, because if a couple is already married, so why to make the process that length, Just make it easy and quickly for the couple.
Right.
But it takes longer because there's like 3 packages involved, and you don't have to prove your relationship too much because you're already married. However, you have to prove a lot of other things.
Okay. All right.